Hey guys, I hope you're doing great on this Friday. We are going to talk about equivalent fractions some more. So yesterday we took our quiz, so we ran out of time, so we didn't get to do that. So today we're going to keep talking about equivalent fractions. Remember, an equivalent fraction is a fraction that has the same amount of space colored in, but uses different numbers. So you should have a yellow piece of paper in front of you that has your fractions on it. If you do not, please pause the video and get that because you are going to need it. All right, so the first fraction we are going to look at is half, and half is right here. So it starts right here and it ends right here where this line's at. So I'm going to mark it just to help me remember where it's at. And we are trying to find a fraction that is equivalent to half. So it's going to cover the same amount of space but use different numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to go straight down until I find one that stops at the same exact spot, and boom, there it is. So if you look, I can see that I have 1/4, 2/4. So I can say that 1/2 is equal to 2/4 because they both cover the same amount of space. So let's keep going. Let's find another one. So again, I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to go straight down until I find one. Nope, that one didn't work. Ooh, there's another one. All right, so it stops at the same exact spot. So I know that this one can work, and it is 1/6, 2/6, 3/6. So I can say that 1/2 is equal to 2/4, which is also equal to 3/6. All right, let's see if we can find another one. So I'm going to keep going down, keep going down. Ooh, look, I found another one really fast. All right. So I can also say that 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8 is equal to 3/6, which is equal to 2/4, which is equal to 1/2. All right, let's keep going. Let's see if there's any more on this page. So I'm going to keep going. Nope, that one doesn't work. Ooh, that one works. All right. So I have 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10. And 5/10 is also equal to 1/2. And finally, if I keep going, I also can see that I have 12ths. So 1/12, 2/12, 3/12, 4/12, 5/12, 6/12. So 6/12 is equal to 5/10, which is equal to 4/8, which is equal to 3/6, which is equal to 2/4, which is equal to 1/2. All of these are equivalent fractions that are equivalent or equal to 1/2 because they all start at the same spot and all end at the same spot. All right, let's try another one. So again, I have my yellow paper. Mine's white just because it's easier to see. And this time, instead of halves, I want to look at 1/3. So we're going to do the same thing. 1/3 starts here and it ends here. I want to find another fraction that ends at the same spot. So I'm going to go down. Nope, 4ths doesn't work. Oh, 5ths doesn't work. Oh, look, I found one. There's 6ths. So I can say that 1/6, 2/6 is equal to 1/3 or equivalent to 1/3. All right, let's go keep going. Let's see if we can find another one. 1/8, nope, those don't work. Oh, look, 9ths work. 9ths stop at the same spot also. So I can say 1/9, 2/9, 3/9. 3/9 is equivalent to 2/6, which is equivalent to 1/3. Let's see if there's any more. I'm going to keep going, keep going. 10ths do not work. And, oh, boom, I found another one. All right, one for my 12th. So I had 1/12, 2/12, 3/12, 4/12. So 4/12 is equivalent to 3/9, which is equivalent to 2/6, which is equivalent to 1/3. So let's see. What about this one? How many 4ths do I have? That's right, I have 2/4. 1/4, 2/4. So I'm going to start over here, and it goes all the way over here, and I'm going to find something that is equivalent to 2/4. So if I go down, 5ths doesn't work, but I can see that, oh, there we go, 8ths is able to work. 6 looks like it wants to work, but it actually doesn't. It's just a little bit further over, but 8ths actually does work. So 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8. 4/8 is equivalent to 2/4. Let's see if there's any other ones. Nope, 9ths don't work. 10ths, nope, it's close, but it doesn't work. And finally, I have my 12ths. 1/12, 2/12, 3/12, 4/12, 5/12, 6/12. So 6/12 is equivalent to 4/8, which is equivalent to 2/4. So let's look at this paper. You should have this paper in front of you. If you don't, please pause it and get it. So here's what it says. We are cookie bakers, and we have to place some orders. So here's what order number 1 says. The customer wants 2/3 of a sugar cookie cake. Your sugar cookie cake has been cut into 6ths. What fraction of the cookie cake should you give the customer so that he gets the amount he ordered? Well, we know we started with 2/3, so let's go ahead and model that first. So I'm going to model 2/3. So I'm going to come to model 1, and I'm going to draw my picture. So I'm going from one end to the other end of model 1, and I'm going to separate it into 3 equal parts. And then I'm going to label it. So I have 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Make sure you're doing this on your paper also. But I don't have 1/3. The customer wants 2/3. So I know I need 2/3. Okay, so I'm going to label my picture, and I'm going to color in 2/3. Now, I brought my picture over here also to help us find that equivalent fraction. So I'm going to go ahead and color in 2/3 over here. And it tells us that the sugar cookie we have has been cut into 6ths. So that means I have to use 6ths to help me. So for model 2, I'm going to actually draw my 6ths. So I'm going to go end to end, and I'm going to have my 6 equal parts. I'm going to label it 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, 1/6. And our job is to figure out how many thirds take to get 2/3 is equal to how many 6ths. So I'm going to look at my picture. I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to go way over here, and it stops right here. And I'm going to go down until I get to my 6ths to see where it stops. And it stops right here. So I'm going to color that in to help me. And I'm able to see that it's 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6. So over here, I'm going to go ahead and color in 4/6, and I'm going to label my picture. So that means for my equation that 2/3 is equal to 4/6. But it also could be said that 4/6 is equal to 2/3. Make sure you have all of this done for order number 1, and then let's get ready for order number 2. Order number 2 says the customer wants 1/4 of a chocolate chip cookie cake. Your chocolate chip cookie cake has been cut into 8ths. What fraction of the cookie cake should you give your customer so that she gets the amount she ordered? So my customer wants 1/4. So I'm going to start with that with model number 1. So for model number 1, I'm going to go end to end, and I'm going to break it into 4 equal parts. I'm going to draw 3 lines down, and I'm going to label 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. And my customer actually wants 1/4, so I just need one of these. So I'm going to color it in, and of course I'm going to label my picture. And then I'm going to use my yellow paper to help me. So I'm going to look at 1/4. Here's where it stops. And it says that we have already cut our cake into 8ths. So I'm going to use my 1/4, and I'm going to go straight down until I get to my 8ths, and I see that it stops right there. And when I do that, I'm able to see that it's 1/8 and 2/8. So on my model, I'm going to go ahead and draw my 8ths. So I draw it end to end. I put it in 8 equal groups, and I label it 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8. Okay, and then like we just found out, we know that it's equal to 2/8. So over here, I'm going to go ahead and color in 2/8, and I'm going to label my picture with 2/8. And then I'm going to write my equation both ways. I can say 1/4 is equal to 2/8, and I can also say 2/8 is equal to 1/4. All right, make sure you have everything written down and colored in, and let's get ready for order number 3. Order number 3 says the customer wants 2/6 of a chocolate chip cookie cake. Your chocolate cookie cake has been cut into 12ths. What fraction of the cookie cake should you give your customer so that he gets the amount he ordered? Well, I know it's 2/6. So for my first model, I'm going to cut it into 6ths. So I draw it line to line, and I break it into 6 equal parts, and I'm going to label it 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, and 1/6. But my customer doesn't want 1/6, they want 2/6. So I'm going to color in my 2/6, and of course I'm going to label my picture. Now I'm going to come to my yellow paper, and I'm going to find where my 6ths are, and I'm going to stop after 2/6, the 1/6, 2/6. So it's right here. Now it says that we've already cut our cake into 12ths. So let's go ahead and model our 12ths. Okay, so I'm going to go line to line, break it into 12 equal parts, and I label it 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, oops, sorry, 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, 1/12. Okay, and now I have to figure out how many 12ths that actually is equal to for my 6th. So I'm going to come over here and I see with my yellow paper, I'm going to go straight down until I get to 12ths, and I'm able to see that it stops right here. So I can see that 2/6 is equal to 1/12, 2/12, 3/12, 4/12. So I'm going to come back to my model and I'm going to color in 4/12, and of course I'm going to label it. Now that means that I can write my equation. So I know that 2/6 is equal to 4/12, or I could say that 4/12 is equal to 2/6. All right, question number 4. For order number 4, here's what it says. The customer wants 3/4 of a double-layered chocolate chip cookie cake. Your double-layered chocolate chip cookie cake has been cut into 12ths. What fraction of the cookie cake should you give your customer so that she gets the amount she ordered? Well, I know that she wants 3/4, so that's the first thing I'm going to do. So for model number 1, I'm going to draw my picture, and I'm going to cut it into 4ths. So I'm going to go end to end. I have 4 equal parts. And I'm going to label it 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. But my customer doesn't want 1/4, she wants 3/4. So I'm going to color in 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. And of course, I'm going to label my picture. Now, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to find my 4ths. There they are. And I'm going to color in 3/4 of those as well. But my cookie cake has already been cut into 12ths. So our job is to decide how many 12ths is equal to 3/4. So again, I'm going to bring my model and I'm going to actually make it into 12ths. And I'm going to label it 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, 1/12, 1/12. And now I'm going to use my yellow paper to help me out. So 3/4, it starts right here and it ends right here. And I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to go down, 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 down until I get to 12ths. And then I see that it stops right here. So I know it's equal to this spot right here, which is 1/12, 2/12, 3/12, 4/12, 5/12, 6/12, 7/12, 8/12, 9/12. So I'm going to color in 9/12, and I'm going to label my picture. And then finally, I'm going to write my equation. 3/4 is equal to 9/12, and 9/12 is equal to 3/4. Now it's going to be your turn. You are going to get another page and you are going to find equivalent fractions. It is going to be very important that you use your yellow paper to help you find the fractions. If you have any questions, ask Miss Maldonado. I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend.